Greetings, people of the tarot. I came on tonight and I thought I'd do it this way so you could see my dark room. It's almost dark out here. VR to Diane. I think the original tag was created by Black Cat Tarot or Celeste and that one, but I'm not sure. Diane wasn't sure. So I wanted to come on because I got a new deck. I got the Vision Quest Tarot, and I wanted to work with that a little bit. So I've already shuffled the deck because it's brand new. So I thought I'd shuffle it ahead of time. And there are 6 questions about how I am as a reader. So let's get right into it. Before I get into it, though, I wanted to talk a little bit about the deck. I had a deck that was a Native American tarot, and it was supposedly made by Native Americans. And it confused me a lot, and now I know why. It's based on the Thoth deck. So that's why I had trouble understanding it. This deck is more like a pip deck. As I can tell, the Vision Quest Tarot is definitely not an R.W. Smith. So now I will go into the questions. What is the most important characteristic as a reader? And let's see what we get. Okay. 7 air is what it says. This is a new deck. Futility. My best characteristic. And then I'm like, I'm wondering if I should shuffle again. I'm like, that does not make sense. Futility. My best characteristic as a like Stump Heidi. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if I should shuffle again because this is not. I'm not my best characteristic. Well, I think maybe it's saying I know how to dig deep. I know how to get behind the bull. So my best characteristic is you can't hide anything from me because I'm going to find it out whether you want it to come out. The cards are going to let me know. I'm going to get messages. And so it's really futile to try and deceive me because it's hard for me to be deceived. So I'm going to go with that. So I'm thinking that, you know, in answer to really work with the question, this is telling me that the cards will really give you strong messages, and I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with that. Okay, and the next question as a reader is, what strengths do you already have as a reader? Let's see what this one says. Oh, well, this makes sense to me. I get Mother of Earth, Mother of Pentacles. Let me get this at the right angle here. Mother of Earth or Queen of Pentacles. I'm practical, down to earth. I intuit through the earth. You know, the earth she is my muse. So I work through her web, so to speak. Those are the skills. The elements, I work through her elements. I read through the elements, which are all based on earth. So that makes really good sense to me. I have that elemental foundation, and those elements are the key into how I read. That's a good one. I like one. Oh, okay. And the next one is, what weaknesses do you feel you have as a reader. Father of water, and that the father or the king of water to me is someone who rules the emotions. So he's in quite great control of the emotions. But as a weakness, I feel that my weakness is I get too emotional. I can get too emotionally attached. That's something I have to be very cautious about because I am an empath. And so to get too attached could become an issue. So that's something I have to work on. So, and the next question is, how can I overcome this weakness? 8 of fire. Oops. Insight. 8 of fire. Insight. Using my insight. And not, like I said, not becoming too emotionally attached. Use the creative passion to make sure, use the creative fire as almost as a shield so that I don't get emotionally caught up when doing a reading for somebody. And it's a lot easier if you don't know the person, but if you know the person somewhat, you can really get emphatic. So yes, I like that one. Okay, a couple more questions here. Why did tarot come into my life at the time that it did? 4 of fire. And that, see, I think this is a Pip style deck, or even this might be based on Thoth too. I'm going to have to look at my Pip deck books and my Thoth book to really make a good decision on this. I'd like to, anybody else that has a Vision Quest Tarot, is it Thoth, Pip, or Rider-Waite-Smith? Give me your opinion. Let me know. So I think it was to completion. I think it's to complete. It is completion because it's bringing all my knowledge together into one cohesive whole, into one place. So that's really what I feel this means, is it's bringing all the knowledge that I had, and I brought it into completion because it's a combination of all of my knowledge that I had gleaned over my life, and my intuition, my creativity, my empathic ability. Thank you, Bella. I see you. Okay, last question. What key lessons has the tarot taught me? Well, this will be interesting. Wow. Okay, I got 5 of water, and it says loss. So I have to remember where the light is. What lessons? How to deal with loss, basically. How to deal with those emotional ups and downs in life. And this is so true. My spirit was kind of broken, and I was kind of lost. So tarot had been in my life for a long time. Like I said, it was, if you watch any of my videos, I said it was on the shelf, off the shelf, on the shelf, off the, it was back and forth. But it came back into my life strong to help me regain my spirit, regain my spirituality, because I was at a loss. Anybody knows what happened a couple of years ago, and it's Standing Rock. And I got emotionally invested. I donated some of my time for local people that went out through the herbal community. I helped make herbal preparations to be taken out there. And the whole thing devastated me. The whole thing devastated me on all levels, my faith, on my spirit, my emotional. It really took a toll on me. And that's where I was. And then tarot swooped in and I reconnected with my spirit again. I reconnected with my spiritual self, and I found my way home. This helped me find my way back to the person that I'm supposed to be. And I was not only did I find my way back, I found my way home to who I'm really supposed to be. So that's a good thing. So I'm going to end here because I don't like to do too long, because we get so many videos to watch that, 20, 40 minute, half hour to 45-minute video, that's a lot to watch. So thank you, Bella, for being live with me. I appreciate it. And hopefully when I go live more, there will be more people that will join in. And I'm sorry that the quality is not that great. It's an older laptop, so it's a little slow on the uptake, but it works, and that's what counts. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this. And thank you to Diane and Dead Cheeky for bringing this to my attention. Over and out, people of the tarot.